Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to Jammin Hyaku playing Home, a unique horror adventure. And for that reason, today I am going to be playing this game in the dark, with nothing but the lights of my computer screen and headphones, as recommended by the game. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half to complete the single game, which I will be doing today. Wear headphones and turn off the lights. Although I can't get complete darkness in here, as you can still see through the camera because of the computer screens that I'm currently looking at to see you guys. So there will be a little bit of light, but other than that, blind shut. It is quite dark, dark enough, and headphones. I will have one off so that I don't end up screaming at the mic. And let's try out this game. All I remember at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. I have played this game actually before. It was probably about 3 years ago. I remember it being pretty good. And there was several alternate endings, so I figured I'd replay this and see if I get a different ending, although I don't even remember what the ending was for the last time I played it. But yeah, show you guys what the game is about. That house. Where was I? Inspect the dead body. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Kitty. Should we go downstairs? Sure. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. There's a lot of exploration in this game, and it's a very deep story game. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There was dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guessed there was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Should I keep the photo? Yes. I'm gonna keep it. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. Keep going downstairs. What's this? A thin, gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes, free the poor mousey. Free him. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Ooh, possible murder weapon? A photo similar to the one I had picked up. It had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Of course you pushed the switch. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. I wonder what happened. Let's head down the second set of stairs. See what's down here. What was that? The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. That switch in the wall worked. The door had been unlocked. Ooh, that's cool. I hadn't even been here yet, and I already found the way in. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Probably should. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground, where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? I guess if I'm trying to escape this place, I probably should take the ladder, huh? I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in trouble, was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can still leave, I think. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like some more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. A work table, covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? No. I didn't even want to touch the thing. Better I left it right where it was. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Is that more stairs down? Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating at the bottom. Something wet. Going down a lot of layers here. Some kind of old boxes that looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? It has yet to tell us who Rachel is, but I'm guessing that's his wife or something? Oh. I remembered noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, so don't go down the broken ladder. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes, could be useful. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Ooh, there's somebody in the wall. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. Jeez, we must be like, what, 4 or 5 down in the sewer? Layers down? A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to caving. Ooh, danger. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried what I should have taken that gun I saw. But me, with a gun? An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there? But it was so high up. That must have been a sore landing. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet. And there was the grass smeared within it. Up the ladder or through the door? The arrow says through the door, so let's check that out. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? No, I don't want my fingerprints all over the murder weapon if it's covered in blood. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. Let's take the exit. Let's get out of here. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Some kind of pump system, perhaps? Pumps lead this way, so perhaps in here. I really hate it when it does that. Ooh, pump system. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Thought I could turn off this water valve to shut off its flow. Yes. Yes. Turn off all the water. And then I should be able to climb down that ladder, right? What's in these doors? Turn off all the water. Oh, this door is locked. Exit. Oh, it's all full. Dang. Thought I turned them all off. Maybe I missed something? I'm gonna try going up the ladder. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yeah, why not? I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Maybe some kind of answers. It came from this way. I must be missing something. Maybe I missed a pipe or something. Nothing but water in there. And over here is just pipes. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. I turned off the valve in here. I already turned it off. Oh, I didn't turn this one off. I turned these ones off already. Did I turn it again? Yes. There we go. Oh, I guess I had to turn them a couple times. Does that turn them off? There we go. I did it. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of the rancid water. Did I take it? Yes. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd-shaped I had no idea what it might open. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Ooh, I don't want to go in there. I don't even want to know. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Maybe gotta find the computer. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. He was a mess. He looked like he'd been stabbed. I could see a keyring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? Could be useful, I guess. I worked up the nerve to snatch the keyring away and put it on my own pocket. So I'm guessing that's the victim of the dried blood knife. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found? This must have been another end of the ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flood wound with this. Up the ladder. I slowly made my way up the ladder. My leg protested all the way. I wondered what was on that VHS tape I found, or in that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? At the top, I found a latch and popped it open. Suddenly, as I lifted the lid, above my head, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to a musty scent of an old pine trees. I'm free! I guess I never really got the answers to that VHS tape though, huh? Or the key. I could go back, but if I was in this situation, forget about it. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to go back in the sewer with dead bodies and lights on in locked rooms and possibly death. What's up here? An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Adventure! I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. I'm on an adventure at nighttime in the dark with nothing but a lamp and a murderer and a patch of smeared, dirty grass. There was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? If it's mine, yeah. The wallet was missing the ID or cards, but it had been a bit of cash left. I slid it into my back pocket and wondered where my credit card and driver's license were. Ooh, somebody took my credit card and driver's license. Not cool, guys, not cool. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. I'm on the other side of the gate now, I guess. House. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the discrete pit. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Structure. Just gonna go with it. Just gonna go with it. The doors. So many doors. Another map. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to the old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course! The map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower, and even this train yard. What was he doing? Coming back here? In the torn opening of that ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom I thought I saw a scrap of cloth. As I looked closer, I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon, maybe a windbreaker or some other outdoor clothing. There was too much of a mess on the ground to see any kind of footprints, but someone or something had definitely trode a regular path. Trode. The wind was biting through my thin clothes, and I wasn't sure what else to make of the place. Alright, I'm going to end this episode there. Thank you for watching. This is the first episode of Home, a unique horror adventure. It is quite a unique game. Stay tuned for the rest of the episodes, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.